Happy New Year, my friend. I wanted to start today by giving you a quick look at how the hydroponic garden is growing because it's such a perfect reminder of what this season is really about. Growth doesn't happen all at once, it happens quietly, a little at a time when the conditions are pretty right. A few months ago, I gave a talk called Let's Grow, where I shared 5 things we all need in order to truly grow, not just in the garden, but in our lives. While I was speaking, I was also planting a pansy, and at the end, I gave it to someone in the audience to take home and continue nurturing. As we step into this new year, I invite you to think about your own growth the same way, gently planted, thoughtfully tended.
Okay, I have a question for you. Do you have a plan for your life? I know that's a big question. It could be finances. I don't know, it could be your career. How about growing a family? What is it that is your plan? Well, what I want to share with you tonight is that I had a plan. My career was on a smooth sail. I was heading right in the right direction. My kids were growing up great. And then one day, it all changed. Now, it wasn't a huge, colossal, big disaster. But one day, my husband came home, my life partner of the last 39 years, and told me that he was pushing the retirement button and he was coming home. Yeah, think about it, you know? So I did what I had to do, and I had to start thinking about what my path was going to be at that point. So I thought about a lot of things. One of them is that there was a lot more miles behind me than there were ahead of me, and that these years are the most precious years of my life. Again, my kids are gone, and I was thinking about how when they were little, and I would head them off to school every day, reminding them that life is what you make it. And I had to remind myself of that. So I stopped, and I looked at what mattered to me most in my life. And one of the things was, which is why I have this right here, my garden. My garden has brought me so much joy. And in those days when my stomach was churning or things in life were happening, I knew I could turn to my garden to bring smiles. So I decided what would I do is that I would help others to find their gardens or to start gardening. So that's what I have done. And what I want to share with you tonight as I plant these pansies that are my favorites is to remind you of what I like to call the let's grow theory, 5 elements for growth. Number 1 is that you have to have a vision. Now, I've had a vision of planting these pansies here for you. So in order to do that, I need good dirt. Good dirt. After the vision, the good dirt is really important. Then what I'm going to need is sunshine. And sunshine is something we all need in our life, be it from the sun itself or from other people around us, the positive energy around us. The third element is water. And remembering to water. Many times people tell me they can't grow a plant because they forget to water it. And it's such an important element for the plant and for our lives. And then finally, can you guess what the 5th element is?
Sunshine.
Well, we already did sunshine. Oxygen. We need oxygen every second of every day, and so do our sweet plants. So it's remembering to get that oxygen, to be able to not have so much stress in your life that you can't hardly breathe some days, and so that you remember to scrub the to-do list some days and look at your to-dos. All right? So with this pretty well planted, without too much of a mess up here, I want to offer the gift of gardening to someone here in the audience who will promise, if I can see you guys out here, who will promise to take this home with you and give it love, because that's what plants need, is love. Just like all of us. I got a hand over there. Yeah, the first hand wins. There you go. And remember to plant often and to give it love and to give love back to yourself when you do it. All right. All right, my friends, that is it for me. But I want you to remember to always deadhead. Really important, especially with those pansies. And when you deadhead, you will be able to get new blooms. Thank you.
If this video resonated with you, I'd love for you to subscribe and become one of my soil mates, this beautiful community where we grow together. Leave a comment and tell me what you're planting this year. And if you'd like to keep the inspiration going, I've linked last week's video right here. Thanks for being here, and let's keep growing.